Okay, Thad Beckham here. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to try to make the sharpest arrowhead on earth. Maybe. I made some cores, kind of a irregular core here. Flat surface core here. We just going to try to strike off some blades like this, which are super pristine sharp. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try to use a soft hammerstone. I seem to have better luck with that. Put on my safety glasses. That's a little bit better. It feels a little bit better. I got a couple of soft hammerstones. Okay, this is dacite. I want to do this out of dacite or obsidian because it's so darn sharp. I got an overhang right here. Okay, that's pretty good. You know, if you don't mind narrow arrowheads, that's not bad. Like most of us, I've worked my whole life trying to get bi-faced arrowheads, and now you're trying to make them uniface. Let's try this. Oh, 2 blades. Look at that little thing. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And sharpen it to a nice point, but leave those pristine micro sharp cutting edges. Too much overhang here. Let's see what we can do. Woo! That one will work. Sharpen this off. Wherever I want the width, I can take this off, snap it into a point. Clean out my flakes. I hope you can hear me. Like I said, I got the fan going and it's pretty noisy, but ooh, a little deep. You know, I've taken them like this and fluted this ridge off from the base and still used them. Oh yeah. Arrowhead from here up, thin to base, leave all this sharp, bring it to a point. They don't have to be long, guys. They just have to be at the right width, really, and thickness. Woo. There's another one. I may be able to flute up. Got the right width. I'll hang on to it. Pretty big hammer here. Oh yeah, that is perfect. Perfect. Right width, thin to bottom. It's a notch. Bring this to a point. Perfect. That's a nice one right there, guys. That'll make a beautiful arrowhead. Okay, guys, this is a really fine flake of dacite. I'll just sharpen it, leave all of this kind of hourglasses in. I'll just take this make my point, make my notch back here. It's nice and thin. Should be a really good prismatic blade arrow point. Little dress up. This edge here where I pressure flaked or basically crunched is nothing like this edge. Bifacial points can be extremely sharp, but not as sharp as that edge. This is one. Made this one last year. It's out of obsidian. The other's a dacite here. Untouched edges. Now this edge might have been touched just a little bit, but this one's untouched. And it's still got the vortex on the back. One of the outer flakes that come off. It can be as thin as the width of one molecule. That means that it cut through individual cells. That's how sharp obsidian edge can be. Now your bifacial points are not that sharp, but they're still extremely deadly. I've never taken a deer with a prismatic blade projectile point, but these things was used for knives and awls and hot lotto points, arrow points, whatever kind of super sharp tool you needed. The edge was just unsurpassed by anything modern people make today. But in the durability of these bifacial points, I mean, they got a nice lenticular shape to them. If you see, I mean, these are fairly thin points, but they're still strong. But if you look at the obsidian, it still has a ridge, so its thickness is right down the spine. You can see the ridge, and that's how the flake travels down the ridge. So these things can be unbelievably sharp. Some of the sharpest things ever made, ever found in the world. And obsidian being sharper than dacite, but dacite is still extremely sharp. And these made out of flint, like they were made over in Europe, are extremely sharp too. I mean, it's as sharp as you can get a tool, but the secret is not touching that edge after you get your blade. Okay, this is one half that you can see how it looks. It's just extremely wicked. And you see the scar, the ridge that the flake traveled. It had traveled down that ridge. And the uniface, flat side. Now this one, I took a little flake and put some micro serrations in this thing, just playing. But yeah, I promise that would do the job. Really neat.
That's on a cane arrow, by the way, with a hardwood foreshaft, a long hardwood foreshaft.